Greetings, humanoids of the internet. My name is Bob, and this is episode... Oh god, what episode is it? Episode 43 of Journey into Space. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to send a probe to a planet I've never been to before, Dres. Matter of fact, I think it's new in 0.18, so I didn't have the option of going to it before, neither did anybody else. Let's see, resume saved. Journey into space. Continue. Still only one flight in progress. Our glorious flying donut. Our glorious donut in space. Yeah. And it is glorious, and it is still uninhabited. It has a maximum capacity of 48 people, of whom 0 people are currently occupying it. So I have to figure out some way to get a whole bunch of people up here at some point. But here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the glorious donut in space. Okay, Space Center. Today, however, we're going to send a probe to Dres. Dres probe. Okay. All these guys are on the first stage. Yes. 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 I'm a little sleepy, so I may just pass out at any possible moment. But barring that, we're going to the planets. Okay. And boom. And boom. Boom and boom. And boom. And boom. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm going to assume that I did this all right. Because I don't know for sure. Let's see. That's that. That's that. Okay. Alrighty. Let's launch. I have not tested the spacecraft as of yet, so I don't know whether it has any critical flaws of any sort. I just have to play it by ear. And let's see, that goes there and that goes there. So these guys are the ones I'm going to look at first. Okay, throttle to maximum. SAS on. Like I say, I don't know if there's some sort of critical design flaw which will only become apparent when I launch, so we'll see. In 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the Dres probe, heading to the planet Dres. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get going. Come on. And I don't really have enough RCS to be doing this because I didn't think I needed to do it. So we got a problem. So we got a problem. Alright, end flight. Slight redesign. Okay, as you can see, I had to kick this design up a notch or two, putting in these big side boosters on here instead of those relatively small ones. Also, although I've always been endeavoring to use only stock parts, there was a mod part that I just couldn't resist, which is these little cameras here. You can turn them on, and it's good for useful for docking, but also it's going to be useful for, or it's going to be fun to watch the liftoff from this sort of point of view. So I'll zoom in a little bit so we can watch the boosters drop and everything. So that'll be cool. And I think my policy on mods is going to be, if it adds fun but no propulsion, I'll go for it. If it changes the engines or fuel tanks or stuff like that, I won't. But okay, well, let's go ahead and throttle up. SAS on. Excuse me, my sinuses are being weird. Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lift off. A little bouncy. A little bit bouncy. Okay, get ready to drop the first stage. And look at the little camera. First stage separation is complete. Still quite wobbly. Overheating slightly, but not enough to worry about yet. Excuse me. Okay. Coming up on a gravity turn. Gravity turn complete. Coming up on second stage separation. Second stage separation is complete. You see the rockets dropping off there? That's cool. Alright, take a look at our map. Alright, and we are climbing at quite a good rate. Fortunately at this stage it's going to be difficult to turn a bit because I only have that one vectoring engine. I did add a lot of extra RCS, so if I need to use it I can. Okay. We're spinning a bit, not too much to worry about. Okay. Coming up on a circularization burn. Come on, baby. Make it happen. Sorry. Okay. Still climbing towards our apparatus, but I think it's starting to level off now. Okay. Let's bring it back on the horizon here. Okay. So got a little bit less than half our fuel left. We're burning a little bit of mono propellant, but not too bad. To stay on course, so I'm going to have to burn some more of it. Okay. We do have a gyroscopic SAS on board. I wouldn't really depend on that for much. And in fact, it's not really doing much. Alright, we have orbit. It's not a pretty orbit, but it is an orbit. Make sure none of this has gotten used up. We've still got a little bit here. I suppose I should use that to get ourselves started on the way to Dres. But can't really afford to not use it. Whee! What does this do? Oh, it makes it bigger. Okay. Alright. Alright, now we need to look at where we are relative to Dres. Oh, you only just now turned on the music? Okay. Whatever. Okay. And Dres is a rather eccentric target. So how this is going to work out, I'm not absolutely sure. Okay, I'm going to consult. What am I going to consult? I'm going to consult. And I'm going to consult. I'm going to drool on myself is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to consult ksp.oles.biz and see what the... do the maths, yes. Okay, see what our angle should be. Yeah, okay. And we're not nearly there, so I will get things headed the right direction, and we will restart then. Okay, we got Dres lined up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of Kerbin's orbit first, and then I'm going to worry about what kind of bizarre manipulations I have to go through to get to Dres, because it's at a weird angle. Let me hit an F5 first. Okay, let's go ahead and get around a little bit. Gotta allocate ourselves enough time to get pointed the right direction. That should be right. Okay. Right direction would be where? Not this direction. And I don't really have a super concrete plan for how I'm going to do all the adjustments necessary to, because it's not simply that it's at a strange angle, which it is, but also it's a fairly eccentric orbit, though not as bad as ELO. ELO is pretty severely eccentric. It gets in as closer than Joule at its closest approach, but then it goes way out there also. ELO's even worse. But this is plenty bad enough for right now. Okay. Okay, T-minus 1 minute. And I'm going to go ahead and start. Come on. Stay in the bullseye here, please. Thank you very much. Okay. And we are on nuclear power. Nuclear power. Okay. This should be draining first, and it is. Good. Yeah, it's just as well that I started a little early because these nuclear engines, they ain't all that powerful. Although they are very efficient. Efficiency is good. Okay. Okay. It's handling pretty nice right now. At least if I don't try any kind of radical maneuvers. Getting off the bullseye here. Okay. And we still got fuel in there, so. Okay, well we'll warp out to interplanetary space, and we will see what we can do. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Goodbye, Kerbin. Been real. Nice to know ya. Oh, I suppose I should actually like extend my solar panels and stuff. Might be a good idea. Let's see. Turn some lights on. See what I can see here. Ooh, that looks cool. That looks pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and kill the time compression. That looks pretty damn cool. Screenshot. Okay, now where are my freaking solar panels? Here. Extend. And here, extend. Screenshot. Okay, I'm doing my adjustment in two parts. First thing I'm going to do is actually burn out to where my orbit is sort of at a spot where it can it's far enough out. The apogee is far enough out. Scooch out just a tad more, perhaps. And then over here, I'm going to actually change my inclination. Okay, I'm still a little bit out from my maneuver, but I'm going to go ahead and go for it. This thing with the engines off is damn near impossible to get anywhere. So I'm using up a little more mono than I would like, but not like I don't have plenty of it. Now, when the engines are running, it does fine. It'll maneuver fine. It's just getting it pointed in the right direction that's kind of a problem. And this is a big burn. Okay, I can drop these tanks here. I hope I brought along enough fuel. I mean, I would assume so, seeing as how these are nuclear engines, pretty efficient. I got a fairly big tank there, but I sure hope I do not run out of fuel. Okay, we're about to wrap up our burn here. And that's it. Okay. Close that out. Debris? What debris is that? Okay. I was thinking that perhaps the babies of the Space Kraken had attacked. Not thus far. Oh, there is a piece of debris out there. Not sure what it's all about. Oh, that's the tanks we dropped. Okay, I got gotcha. Okay. So now we warp out to right about here. And we lift this up. And that's going to take a respectable amount of fuel, but not as bad as the burnout, so. Well, it's still quite a respectable amount of fuel. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm going to have to fizzy with this for a while. Okay, if all goes according to plan, we've got an encounter with Dres. That is, if all goes according to plan. Which it's not a foregone conclusion, that's going to happen. But at least we're going to be in the, whatever happens, we're going to be in the ballpark, so. And this is probably going to be our only journey to Dres, seeing as how it's such a pain in the ass to get to. And it's just sort of just a dirty snowball. It's not the most interesting planet in the world, but you know, hey, we haven't been there, so we're going. Okay, we're gonna start our burn. Get back in line. Thank you very much. We started a little bit early, but I don't think it'll matter that much. Of course, I could be dead wrong about that. Yeah, if it causes us to be off, it probably won't cause us to be off by a whole lot. So it should be easy to do a mid-course correction or a three-quarters course correction to get back on track. Okay. Get pointed back in the right direction here, bud. Okay. Now let's kill that maneuver and see if we still have an encounter. Yeah, we do not. Well, let's pop this out just a tad. Just the slightest hair. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's 20,600 kilometers. Okay, that's much better. That's even better. Okay. That's going to be hard to beat. Especially at this range. I'm not going to even try to get it further along right now. Alright, let's try to get this one dead on the money here. Okay, well, it's a little bit off of the money, but still pretty close. Oh, fudge you. Okay, what do we got? 7 million meters? Okay. Be careful of my mono. Okay. Oh, now it's up to 16 million meters. I'm using a little RCS to bring it down a little bit. Okay. From this angle, that's looking fairly much equatorial. So it could come down a little bit. Of course, if I use RCS at this point, it's actually going to throw me off. So we'll just go ahead and warp in. Okay, the ship is actually blocking the solar panel to some degree, leading to a deficit of electrical energy. It's got some power. It looks like it's like some of the time it's trying to turn the lights on, and sometimes it's not. Let's see if it'll let us use a little RCS to... Yeah, I still have control. Let's get the batteries recharged. Okay. We're heading back into Happy Land. Into the land of positive electric charge. So we're good. Yeah, I was time compressing and I saw, oh shit, electric charge is going down. So in future, I suppose I need to, if I have a big fat nuclear stage behind the probe, probably ought to put these out on sticks or something. Something like that. Okay, well the electric charge coming back now. As hard as this place is to get to, they ought to have this place have streets paved with gold or some shit, you know. It's smaller than the moon, so that means you got a much smaller target as far as getting captured by the gravity. So I would think that if you're having to go to all this trouble, you better be made out of solid gold or some shit, or have beautiful Kerbal chicks, some shit. Not just be a fucking dead moon calling itself a planet. Okay. See if this brings... Nope, that does not bring us down. This brings us down. Alright, that should be very nice. I got a much longer period of time in which to do my burn. Yeah, that should be good. Alright. Now, with great laboriousness, let's go ahead and try to get this thing turned retrograde without using any RCS, because that would also throw off our trajectory. Okay, well I'm gonna fiddle with this a bit. Dres is fracking tiny, man. Check this shit out. It's like almost like a Minmus. It's miniature. Got some great big canyons on it though. Okay, let's get ourselves set up, situated. Let's do our burn to stay in orbit around Dres. You can, like, this you can't even hardly see it. It's hiding behind the periapsis sign. So I'm still 31 million meters out, but still, I mean, it's freaking tiny, man. I mean, I thought it was sort of maybe slightly less than moon-sized. And maybe much less than moon-sized. Again, maybe more like Minmus. Okay. Yeah, that's tiny, man. Okay. Let's go ahead and warp in a bit. Can I even see it out my window? Just barely. Okay. Let's warp in a tad. Actually, what we'll do is hit F5. Okay, now we'll warp in a tad. Oh, screw you. You're not under acceleration. Damn you! Damn you! Not too fast. Okay. 7 million meters out. Shit, 22,000 meters of fucking warpage. 2,000 meters of warpage. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Well, hello, Dres. Goodbye, Dres. What the hell? F9. Okay, so I guess we got to start that a lot sooner. Okay, we're about to have a fairly drastic change of profile because I don't have nearly enough fuel to do this. So what I'm going to do instead is decouple. That's all gone. I'm going to come in for a crash landing. In point of fact, I'm going to attempt to crash onto the surface of Dres. And maybe, possibly, I will even have a ability to stop myself before I crash. But I'm not really putting a lot of stock in that, to be dead honest. So what we'll do is we'll come in for a near swoop here and see if we can actually come in for maybe a landing or a crash somewhere there. Okay. Yeah, at this point we're just going to be looking, we're going to be happy if we actually manage to crash onto Dres or get some reasonable facsimile thereof. Sorry, I got interrupted. Now, where is it saying that I should be burning? Over here. Okay, we're going to be coming in awful close. Okay. Yeah, hopefully I set up my... Shut down. Shut down. And I don't know why this is still shut down. Why does it still seem to be indicating that there's thrust coming out of that. It's bizarre. Okay, whatever. Weird. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. We're going to do a fairly drastic burn here. Add maneuver. That's more than what I got. Oh, god damn it. Stop spazzing, please. Shit! Stop that. Okay, way more than what I'm gonna have. Alright, well this should be interesting. Yeah, landing in the dark. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, more fuel than what I'm gonna have. Stop spazzing out, please. God damn it. Okay, well we're going for a rather precipitous landing. Or perhaps an impact. Yes, 133, that's very doable. Damn you. Stop that. Alright, well, we'll try this in baby steps. First, I'm gonna be if I am landing, I'm gonna be landing in the dark. So, yeah. Or impacting on in the dark, whatever the case may be. Okay, we're coming in for a real close shave here. And I can't see, absolutely cannot see shit. Well, there's a close-up of Dres. So far my fuel's holding out pretty well. That won't continue to be the case here. To be honest, that will not continue to be the case. Hello, Dres. It's been real. Goodbye. Okay. I evidently screwed up and didn't hook up. Oops. Oh, well, stop being weird. Shit. Okay. Well, my balance is all screwed up now because I didn't do this right. I didn't hook these guys up. So, okay. Well, we've had a nice little flyby of Dres. I'm not even going to try to balance this shit out at this point. Okay. Well, we had a nice little flyby of Dres. There it is. Dres. And I don't think we're going to be coming this way again anytime soon. Because it's just a pain in the ass. Okay. Okay, we got one more thing we can try. Kind of balance this out. Okay. Let's try that now. It's far too late, but you know, it's fine. uh. Okay, well we had a little design flaw. I don't know how I missed that, but I did miss it. Oh, you cocksucker. Okay, goodbye, Dres. It's been real. Nah, damn it. And even if, at this point, even if I do manage to get an orbit, which seems unlikely, I won't have enough fuel to land. It'll be an impactor. Okay. Goodbye. Well, what is your problem now? How can this be unbalanced? The little landing legs. Poor little landing legs will never... How are you unbalanced? How is that even possible? Little landing legs will never touch ground now. Oh well. What the fuck? Oh! Shit, 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 shit. What the fuck? I've actually got orbit. I'll be damned. Of course, I'm not going anywhere, but yeah, shit. We'll go with it. Let's see if we can bring the apoapsis down a bit. Well, at least I can study Dres, even if I can't land on it. Oh, why are you acting so janky? Behave. Okay. We're out of fuel, but we still have a little bit of RCS. Might as well burn that out. Okay. Oh, fudge. I don't know why this thing is so fracking unstable. Okay. This one down to about 23,000 meters. We should get a pretty decent little look at the surface. Okay. Let's try to warp it around. Let's take a look at the surface here. Well, we've had a partial mission success. We got into orbit around Dres. We're coming up on this big canyon or whatever it is. Come on. Move faster. I can't really see much here. Should be able to see a little sunlight on the inside rim of that at some point. That point not being now. Oh, well, let's oh. Let's open up our communications relay. Turn the lights on, what the hell? Okay, we're getting something down there. Okay, the surface of Dres. Looks fairly moon-like, in fact. Let's get a high resolution. Whoa! Well, it looks quite a lot like the moon, really. Except it's got these brownish patches. I'm sort of dubious about the prospect of me actually landing this thing on RCS. But, you know, I suppose that could be a possibility. Not something we're going to try right now, anyway. Oh, came all this way, might as well get a good view. The first impressions are it looks a lot like the moon, except it's got some brownish patches. It's like a browner version of the moon. Oh, that's an interesting crater over there. No signs of artifacts thus far. Well, there's a little sparkle over there. That's probably just a graphical glitch. Probably not an artifact. I'm sorry if this tour of the surface of Dres from orbit is not the most gripping thing, but I've come quite a ways to see this, and so I'd kind of like to see it. Especially seeing as how we're never going to come back here again. No, not ever. No. Okay, well I guess that's probably all for right now. And until next time, hasta la vista. Adios.